You there, Noah?
Video feed off while about animal crackers, just to throw me off and make me think we weren't recording. That was what I was expecting. Started recording now, I'm assuming.
Yes, we have started recording.
Yeah, I know your tricks.
Well, you say you know my tricks, but you just assumed I was playing a trick when I wasn't. So, like, you don't know the right tricks as well as you think.
Yeah, no, I do. Anyway, welcome back to Paper Mario.
Yeah, as always, I'm Jacob.
Zelda, you get a lot of damage from that bomb.
What was that?
If this was Zelda, you would just taken a lot of damage from that bomb. There too. Anyway, you were gonna say more about Origami King?
Oh yeah, I just closing thoughts on Origami King that I didn't really have time for in the last episode. At least if we're going to keep it reasonable. It's closing thoughts. My closing thoughts for Origami King are that the game. It's a game that feels. If this makes any sense, it's a game that feels very aware. Like self-aware, but not like in the normal way a game is self-aware. Like generally nowadays, like a game being self-aware is used to refer to a game being like wink wink nudge nudge to the camera about something. But Origami King feels like a game that's instead like self-aware of the the space that it resides in as a game. Does that make sense? Like one sec. Like the space that it resides in as a game and in the series. God damn it, I'll block that at some point. Because I don't know, like there's no like single element in my mind for it, but it's a game that feels like there are a lot of points where like it feels very aware of the Paper Mario series before it, in ways that both do and do not seem like it's like commenting on its position in it.
Yeah.
And so just like it makes the differences feel a bit more interesting because the game feels like very clearly aware. Okay. One place where I guess just like one thing that I could throw as an example of this. So in the area where you, sorry, batch block. In the area where you, okay, in the, I'll start this at some point. In the area where you're with the Professor Toad, who, as I said, is the most like traditional Paper Mario feeling partner in the entire game. You encounter a character who is framed as like a really ancient toad that was frozen and then you free at the end of the chapter. And his name, like all the toads in the game are just named Toad, but this one's named T-Ode. Like sort of like in similar like still being Toad, but also in the similar style to like the Toads in like this style of Paper Mario game where all of the Toad names are like T something, as some kind of pun. And the framing of both like that naming scheme being associated with like a really old character and just how close because of your partner, how close the chapter feels to an older Paper Mario game. Just it definitely feels like there was some like strong intention behind stuff that it did there.
Yeah. Well, maybe they're finally starting to like understand fan complaints. I don't know. I mean, obviously, like they're doing what they can with clearly the limitations that Nintendo has put on them.
Yeah, because like you can definitely like sense like some limitations at certain points, like rats. Cool. It's like the very clear like work like from the real world interviews, like there is some like questionable like to my mind some interesting like design mentality that's just all the teams own, but there's also like a lot of stuff that they're just forced to be stuck in because some higher above them said it would be so, and so it was, regardless of whether it was a good idea.
With them not being able to create new characters based on pre-existing Mario enemies, that's so stupid, and I don't understand Nintendo's reasoning with that.
I really do, especially like in the wake of like Mario Odyssey, which has like so much like creativity and everything, just like force one of the spin-offs, like to force a spin-off which is like inherently like which tend to lean in general to be inherently more weird, out there, or creative since they're spin-offs, not mainline titles. Just be so like almost boilerplate looking at the very least, because of like the limitation.
Yeah, like another recent spin-off has literally half of its characters as new characters based on pre-existing Mario characters. That game being Mario and Rabbids.
Yeah. Just like it's so weird the limitation is stuck on the Mario RPGs
What
right
I
now.
understand.
I gotta wonder if this is some way bleeded in. Like, I gotta imagine like how much of this stuff, like, okay, this is the interview like framed it all in like terms of Paper Mario specifically, but I wonder how much of that bled back into the Mario and Luigi series. Because that's like the other main Mario RPG series, and I don't know. I don't think it's gonna be a. I haven't done like a new. They've done remakes of older games.
You ever play Paper Jam?
I played Paper Jam all the way through.
How was it?
It wasn't very interesting, because it was like. It was the limitations of like Sticker Star and whatnot, but as a Mario and Luigi game, so it just felt I don't know, it felt like really just basic compared to like all that like at times out there stuff like of the previous Mario and Luigi games.
Man, that sucks.
Like there was nothing as interesting as like there was nothing like the previous the previous Mario and Luigi games had like interesting mechanics to them, like the different worlds mechanics of the dream world and the real world. We just apologize for us just being like paused on this screen while we're talking about this guy. Different mechanics in combat between the real world and the dream world, as well as just being able to as well as like the interactions between them in Dream Team. Being able to play as Bowser and Mario and Luigi and an unwitching team. This unwitching for Bowser's end. And Inside Story, the time travel, like both the time travel notions and the like Bay partners in Partners in Time, and just like the differentness of the combat in general for Superstar Saga. Like all of them had like these really interesting wrinkles like in the combat, but they also had like some interesting stuff going on in the plot, where even if it wasn't deep, it was like at the very least quite entertaining. And while Paper Jam had like an interesting idea for like the combat twist, with Paper Mario also being there and having his strength based on how many copies of him he has with him, the story just is a big wash of nothing. And in an RPG, a story being a big wash of nothing is kind of a big problem.
Yeah, that really sucks. Speaking of sucking, this is a fucking Swoopula. Swoopulas attack from the air and cling to you to suck your HP. Max HP 8, attack power 2, defense power 0. Hit A repeatedly to fight it off, or else it'll keep sucking your HP. Kind of like how Nintendo keeps sucking the life out of this franchise. You can't jump high enough to attack them while they're hanging on the ceiling. An earthquake attack ought to work, though, or whatever you already did. That
An earthquake attack.
Well, yeah, okay. The flying part. The point is, you don't need to like. There should be an auto detection thing where if you've already figured out something that I'm explaining, I shouldn't have to re-explain it to you after you've already figured it out. It's like the same shit with Pokemon. Like, have an option to turn off fucking tutorials. Blind party members like Bo, Bear Carry can also attack them with these. If they fall and begin to flap around, you can attack them by jumping as well.
Oh boy. Oh, this is awkward. Oh god, that was a lot of button mashing.
Yeah. Okay, I feel like there's something I wanted.
We were just talking about like the Mario RPGs and like the weird creativity double standards in the Mario games.
Exhausted that, for the most part. Yeah, that's because I experience with, okay, do that, but I didn't get very far in it, and
Sorry, you cut out a bit.
I was just basically saying, like, I don't have much to contribute to this conversation about the Mario RPGs as a whole, because because the only non-Paper Mario ones I've played is just, like, the very beginning of Superstar Saga a while back on YouTube. But that's it, as far as, and I haven't, like, seen playthroughs of any of them either. And I'm sure, like, if I actually, like, watched or played a playthrough of, Mario RPG, Legend of the Seven Stars, I'm sure I would get more so understand why Geno is so highly requested for Smash. Because I've never quite understood why.
You know, I have watched. Okay, I've watched Sugar Connor's Let's Play of Mario RPG, I think twice. At least once, at the very least. I also don't entirely get it, to be honest.
I mean, it's probably because, like, people just want a representative from Mario RPGs in general, and Geno is from the very first one. So, I don't know, that might be part of it.
Can he hit them? Maybe.
I probably wouldn't even know the character existed if it weren't for how highly requested a Smash DLC character he is. Like, I feel like probably more people know him for being highly requested for Smash than they do for his original game.
Honestly, I feel like it might, in terms of like generalists being it, that's probably fairly accurate.
That's the thing, like, that's also, like, the only game he's appeared in. So, like, if you haven't played that game, you're not gonna know who the character is.
Yeah.
Yeah. Pause. One thing I will bring up, just to give people a little tease for anyone who's interested in the film, the like scripted film analysis videos I've been doing on my main channel, and by been doing I mean the two I've done, with the Toy Story 3 one from last year, yeah, because I released it in tandem with the release of Toy Story 4. And then the more recent one excellent scene contribution I did. I am currently working on the Cinderella 3 video I teased in that Toy Story 3 video. Well, wow! I just realized I have consistently, like, so far for these scripted videos, I have a pattern of doing
No, you're cutting it quite a bit. No, you repeat all of that.
From what point?
Yes.
No.
Like after Cinderella, repeat all that.
Last thing you... Okay, yeah, just that I'm working on the Cinderella 3 video I teased a while back.
Yeah.
Which it just now dawned on me. Like scripted film analysis videos I've done on my YouTube channel, I have a pattern of making videos focusing on the third movie in a trilogy. Because Toy Story 3, and then X-Men Apocalypse, technically, is the third movie in the X-Men prequels. And then Cinderella 3.
Yeah. Well, I look forward to your video on Jaws 3.
Yes. No. The sequels, it's gonna be Jaws 4: The Revenge. The real bar is so strong. Yeah, so I'm working on that video, and, you know, in preparation for the video, I had to rewatch the first Cinderella movie. So I did that, and holy cow, that movie holds up even worse than I expected. Expected it to still be enjoyable, if flawed, but no, it's just not great. So look forward to that video. Yeah. Also, I doubt anyone who's watched my one excellent scene is gonna be watching this, because I don't even mention the HitmonChannel or anything in it. But like, thanks to everyone who's been supporting that video. Like, I've gotten a lot of really positive feedback on that one excellent scene contribution. Which of course it being included in the playlist created by Nando V Movies certainly helps with the growth, but like people have been super positive. Like I've gotten a lot of comments about how like about people who also enjoyed X-Men Apocalypse and don't get the hate. And that's really nice to hear so many people giving love to X-Men Apocalypse, because that's why I wanted to do a video on that movie in the first place. Like, I could have talked about Deadpool or Logan, but I wanted to spread some love to X-Men Apocalypse, because it doesn't really get that much. So, yeah. Yeah, I'm really enjoying doing these. I definitely gotta do these scripted film analysis videos more often. Obviously, they take longer than, you know, the typical content that I do, but I do really enjoy making them.
Something that I kind of like to. Okay, talking about this has got me thinking about it. Something that I kind of think would be cool to do for me. Words. I'll find the words at some point. Basically, like, I kind of want to do a video talking about Origami King. I'm gonna be honest.
You do it, man. That'd be cool. I know.
Because I have like a lot of nebulous thoughts, and I think it'd be cool to put them out into words.
Yeah, go. Let's totally do that. I'd watch it. That'd be good for. Yeah, that'd be good for you, dude.
I feel like I've tried to talk about it like in this episode and the last episode, but I have like a lot of like nebulous things I want to say about it, but I don't have like the words offhand for it. I think like putting it in a scripted format would help with that.
Yeah, that's why I've enjoyed the film analysis, the scripted film analysis video, because there's a lot of, you know, there's a lot of movies I want to like talk about where like I mean obviously like I get to talk about a lot of movies on our podcast, but I feel like a lot of the movies deserve some more like structured discussions, and a lot of the times the videos, I mean, so far a lot of the videos I've done in that format have been for films that I have a very different opinion on than most other people. Like, obviously, Toy Story 3 is the prime example of that. I hate it and everyone else loves it.
Well, everyone but Liam loves it.
Although, again, I've gotten some really good feedback on that with people who did enjoy the movie. And then Cinderella 3 is an interesting situation where it's like, you know, a lot of those, most people pretend that the direct-to-video Disney sequels don't exist.
Uh-huh.
Or a lot of times they're like, not, some of the more recent ones, I say recent, but like Cinderella 3 is from like,
God damn it.
A lot of the Disney sequels are like ones that people don't know exist, and you know, like Cinderella 3, of course, as Juggle Apocalypse puts it, is kind of one of those hidden gems that's nice to tell people is actually good. But so yeah, so that's why I wanted to do that video, and I also like Juggle Apocalypse's video obviously got me interested in rewatching Cinderella 3. I tracked down a cheap copy of it on DVD before Disney Plus was a thing. And when I rewatched it, I was like, well, wait, there's actually a lot more to this than just being like. But of course, I'm not going to delve into that right now because I'm making a video on it. So you guys can check out that video when it's released. Like, over on the main channel. So, yeah. No, there's a lot of videos I want to do in that regard. I still want to do a video pitching a potential remake of Lion King 1.5. I'm trying to think what other. Oh yeah, I gotta do the video on North by Northwest. And then yeah.
There we go. Alright.
Also, yeah, this week is going to be a very interesting week for watching films for me. Oh wow. Oh fuck, what's the? Oh, what? Who are all of you? You're all trying to look like me. Mario, don't tell me you can't tell which one of us is the real Bombette. You can tell, right? Okay, I know that one's the... I know the one I was just voicing is the real one, so... Not even gonna try to hide it. Hey, I heard that. You're spreading lies, you imposter. This is gonna be embarrassing. I'm the real Bombette. No. Mario, look carefully at me, and you'll know. I'm the real Bombette. It can only be me. They're all liars.
Okay, I know.
These others are all liars.
Okay, I know.
Really, wow.
Okay, I know. Like in our D&D sessions over Discord, like whenever Discord fucks up, you like saying this is why I use Zoom, but Zoom also fucks up quite a bit.
Yeah, but like at least like we've still I feel like we still have less issues with Zoom than Discord. Because, like, Discord, it felt like every 3 minutes, the entire screen was cutting out from you when we were doing this.
And now it's every 5 minutes.
I'm the one, Mario. Me. Don't fall. T-shirt. All because I'm your friend. I'm going to literally murder you if you don't believe that I am your friend. Because that's what a true friend would do. Oh fuck, I've lost track of which one's the real one.
This still isn't. Like, all the imposters, like, end their sentences with a bunch of extra nonsense.
I think this is another fake one.
It is.
I'm the real Bombette. Well, please, trust your eyes and look at me. I'm not lying. Hi. There we go. No, I can't bear. Oh, and it's frozen. Mario, smash the imposters with your hammer. All of you pretending to be me, I can't take it. Oh, that's a nice idea. Oh, clear all this up. Yes, good idea. I just hate them bastards. Mario, I'm the real Bombette. So don't you dare hit me. I don't even know. No. I should have worked harder on my Bombette disguise. I won't forget this. Oh, you must be very smart to figure out I was an imposter. Curses. I thought we were doing a great job of confusing you. I'll be back. Oh, somehow you managed to see through my disguise. Darn it. I thought I was doing so well. What? Why did you hit me? Flash, you found me. What's wrong with my disguise? If you'd hit me with a hammer, Mario, I was going to bomb you the next time you napped. Because that's what true friends do. But you didn't. I'm so happy that you knew I was the real Bombette. Wow, okay. So
You still there, Noah?
I was just gonna say, it would be very interesting if that was. Oh wait, never mind. It would be very interesting if, like, the fact that she outright states that the real Bombette, quote unquote, says that she was that she was going to blow you up. That was actually, like, subtle foreshadowing the fact that even though she's following you right now, she later turns out to actually be a duplighost, and, like, they've captured the real Bombette or something. That'd be cool.
Oh, goddamn. The great honorable Crystal King said I can't let anyone pass. You're up to no good. I'm gonna have to hurt you. I was not expecting you to have dialogue, I'm gonna be honest. Well,
Yeah, I was gonna say, why are you tattling? I mean, not that it's fucking necessary. This is a gray Magic Koopa. He's one of the magicians in the Koopa clan. His gray robes aren't very flashy, but they're kinda cool. Max HP 11, attack power 3, defense power 0. He can use magic to make his companions transparent. We can't attack enemies that are transparent. Let's just try to beat them before that becomes an issue. What do you say? I mean, it's a little fucking late for that, don't you think?
I probably need to mention, there is a maximum number of times you can super bounce off. Super bounce off an enemy. I think it's either 99 or 100 times. I just remember that in his Let's Play of the game, Jerry Conroy got, like, I think either really close or the maximum number of jumps, but it was on one of the rocks that the knocked Gulpin's throw.
I thought the limit would be much less than that. I didn't realize that it was like almost infinite.
And then, because we reach the thing in the reflection, the statues on the other side disappear. I won't let you. I won't let. I won't and I won't and I won't. You can't. You'll have to go through me if you want to get past.
Okay, I don't know what voice you started with.
I don't either.
You switched to your normal voice again.
Didn't you hear me? I said I'm not budgeting. You got that? Do you have any idea how mad the Crystal King will get if I let you pass here? I won't let him get mad at me, so I have to teach you a lesson. And what a lesson he's teaching me right now. Man, I am really learning not to mess with the denizens of this cave, and they're dead. That cave is a palace, castle, whatever.
You finish collecting all those coins, and Goombario comes out and is like, I'm gonna teach you a lesson on how to defeat these enemies.
What's my I'm gonna run back to that heart of the game to just refresh some FP. Because I didn't bring any FP healing items because I have foresight. So was that? Man, Zoom is working brilliantly today.
Mario's tattles.
Noah,
Also, my
the issue's happening again. Repeat basically everything you were just saying.
All I said was it might be like sometimes I feel like I'm too harsh on Mario's tattle dialogue, but whatever. It's fine. And also the increase the whether they're people in either of our households are like using the internet. I'm sure, like, because I think my mom and sister usually like well sometimes like fall asleep. Well, like my sister falls asleep while my mom's like watching a show on Netflix or something, and them like streaming something might have something to do like I don't know.
I can see that being an issue.
Yeah. Oh, you want to hear something interesting, actually?
What?
So, while I was doing the research for, I'll keep the specifics of it a surprise. is just tune in for a future episode of the podcast. We've got something fun planned for a future episode. That's gonna be creative and a bit of a challenge, but I think it'll be a fun challenge for us. So I was looking into Marvel films, like Marvel films that were at one point in development and then for one reason or another got canned. Well, first of all, the Fantastic Four film that we watched for Miserable Movie Monday, that was never like officially released. Apparently, it was supposed to have its world premiere at the Mall of America.
Oh.
That's interesting. And two, so like there's been like a surprising amount of attempts to do a Silver Surfer movie, including one instance where Quentin Tarantino wrote a script for one and was turned down. Which of course is not the only like Marvel film Tarantino has tried to make. Because there was also the Luke Cage movie he wanted to do with Lawrence Fishburne as Luke Cage. Apparently the reason there have been so many attempts to like make a Silver Surfer movie actually started when a film student like asked Marvel's permission to like make a Silver Surfer short film to like test out some visual effects. And so there's just there is like an unofficial but authorized Silver Surfer short film in existence that you can find on YouTube. Whoa, I was not expecting that. Oh my god, Mario's still hopping on the shelf! Mario's still hopping on the shelf! What the?
Because it's the fake Mario trying to teach you to do the thing.
But Cooper's right there! Oh, wait. Oh, I see what is happening. Oh, okay.
Also, real quick, as long as Luigi's on screen, because I don't know if I'll get around to doing this like in the video that I may or may not actually end up doing, talking about Origami King. So Luigi has a role in the game, and it's a comedy role, because Luigi's role in the game is he's trying to find the key to Princess Peach's castle, but he keeps stumbling upon, and he seems to be doing it by process of elimination. Because he keeps finding basically every other... Because like, whenever you need a key, he's always found it first, thinking it's Princess Peach's castle key.
Nice. Last time I did all the fake ones as Obama, but this time I'm just for some variety. Oh, Mario, I'm the real Koopa. Oh, but of course you know that, don't you, old boy?
I think
you were...
Yeah.
Great.
Oh, yeah, look at me. I'm the real deal. Nobody else looks like Cooper. I don't think it's the voice that I gave him, but I don't remember what the voice was.
Mario, come on, I'm Koopa. This is... What the fuck? The mirror! Wait! You see Mario! Wait!
Okay, no, like, with the duplicos, like, at some point it was established that the reflections in the mirror aren't actually reflections, they're just duplicos on the opposite side pretending to be your reflections.
Oh, I missed that part. Mario, come on, I'm Koopa. I mean, this is ridiculous. I'm the real Koopa, sonny. You believe me, don't you?
Oh, yeah, I'm the real Koopa. There isn't any doubt in your mind, is there, brother?
Okay, old Bane. You best smash these imposters one by one.
That's a good idea. That's still not the same voice. Rather, smash them all smash all except me. Okay, it started as a Luigi, but okay, I don't know if it's coming through as with the actual voice, but my Luigi. Okay, cool. But my Luigi impression started I feel like started to transition to a bit of a John Mulaney.
Oh my. Oh.
And it at the very least sounded like that in my head. So it probably sounded differently actually out loud.
Now I want John Mulaney to voice Luigi in the Mario animated movie.
I'd be down for it. Anyway.
I just want John Mulaney to be in more animated movies, I think. Just in general. I don't care who is playing, honestly. Alright. You must have some sort of sixth sense, Sonny. Remember me? I'll return. In Paper Mario the 1,000-Year Door.
Brother, I thought I was the real Cooper so many. I said I was the real Cooper so many times. So mean. Okay, yeah, no.
Yeah, just joking. I definitely thought I had you going there, though. Listen.
I meant to actually hit him. There we go.
Wow, Mario, well done. I don't know how you did it, but you found me out. Probably because you're not as much of a little bitch as the
Jesus, no.
I mean, am I wrong? Goodbye.
Ouch, that hurt. Still, good job. You must have some incredible keen eyes to spot me.
Darn it. Yes, good call, Mario. I know you get it right. Those were the worst disguises ever. I totally thought the reflection thing was just a glitch, and now I feel stupid. Anyway, it was interesting. Just found some interesting stuff looking into like canceled Marvel movies, and also looking into the Howard the Duck movie, because I'm not too familiar with the other work of the guy who ended up voicing Howard the Duck in that movie. I forget. Have you seen the Howard the Duck movie?
Nope.
Okay, I will have to show it to you at some point, because it is widely considered to be, like, one of the worst films of all time, and I fucking love it. Which, I mean, I probably love it because of its horribleness, but yeah, I had a lot of fun with it. Actually, I own it on like, I didn't know it existed, and then I found it on DVD at Barnes and Noble of all places. No, not
Weird.
Barnes and Noble. Yeah, no, Barnes and Noble. I found it at Barnes and Noble of all places for like $5 on DVD. And I looked at it and was immediately like, I need to see this. I need to see this movie. It's a fun time. But I was looking into it, and apparently they had a lot more high-profile names in mind for Howard the Duck originally, including Robin Williams.
Oh.
Which I feel like if Robin Williams was in it, that movie would have done a lot better.
Yeah.
Both critically and commercially.
Yeah. Also, the
Aladdin. Because it was 86. Actually, Robin Williams might not have done much at that point. Well, I'm trying to think of when he did more. I mean, he'd still, like, done some stuff, but Mrs. Doubtfire, it was before Mrs. Doubtfire, too. It was the year before Good Morning Vietnam, which was his first Oscar-nominated role. So what did he do in the 80s?
I guess real quick while you're checking that, the Barnes & Noble comment, reminded me. So I recently went on a trip to Barnes & Noble, actually. I think I mentioned it to you during a D&D session. To get a couple books. And, I went over with you what the books were. It's not important what the books are for this story. Let's say when looking at it, okay. While I was in Barnes & Noble, I was struck with two things. One, Barnes & Noble's highly recommend the atmosphere. They're very nice to be in. I feel really bad for basically like not going to Barnes & Noble's much anymore because they're really nice stores to just be in. That being said,
Oh boy.
I am mildly tempted to try and get a job at Barnes & Noble. Not because I necessarily want to work at it, although I'm sure I probably enjoy the experience enough. Probably enough. But just because the organization systems for a lot of the bookshelves that I was looking through just hurts my soul.
Yeah.
Because I could not figure out if they were organized in any particular way other than by genre, because the horror novels were by the horror novels, the mystery novels were by the mystery novels. I could not tell you where in any section to find any book by any given author, because I could not figure out for the life of me if they were even alphabetized by anything.
Yeah, that makes sense, yeah. What the oh, God. What? Jesus Christ, what am I looking at?
Hell, it's all one room.
The fuck are... The fuck are these things?
These are white versions of the the fire-spitting rhino enemies from Super Mario World. You can't go through unless you solve the puzzle. Once you solve the puzzle, we'll let you through.
They're fucking... What? Fuck, what's his name? The fuck is the rhino's name? Rhino. They're
Not like...
Reservoirs?
No, sorry, not Reservoirs. I was thinking of something different. There's... There... God damn it, what are they called?
Well, Reservoirs are the ones from Mario World.
There's also another one from my world that I'm pretty sure is what this is supposed to be.
Or the Dino Rhinos?
I believe so.
Oh, okay.
I believe.
Those? Yeah. Yeah, no, I don't. Okay. I'm not sure if I've ever seen these things. And I've seen full playthroughs of Mario World. I don't think I've ever seen these things.
Weird.
Oh. Oh, and there's one that appears in Origami King. That's their
Yep.
most recent appearance.
Yep, and a cafe. Because there's a bunch of cafes scattered throughout the world, and we're like a bunch of just like Bowser's Marines are just kind of hanging out drinking coffee. And one of them, a Dino Rhino and a Patui Piranha, just like do a little musical number. Anyways, we're getting to about time, and I desperately need to use the bathroom. So, plus I'm pretty sure we're gonna have a boss. Plus I'm pretty sure the boss is gonna be on the other side of this door. So, next time on Paper Mario, we shall be fighting the boss, I think, of the Crystal Palace, and hopefully rescuing the last Star Spirit as well. Until then, I'm Jacob.
I'm Noah. Peace.
Adios.